Kumbaya, my lord.
Oh, kumbaya.
Kumbaya.
What does that mean?
I think it means something like get on the heaven train or something. Some kumbaya.
Come by all.
Yeah, come by all. Everyone come over.
Come by all,
Come by.
my lords.
Come by all. We're
and
having a party.
ladies.
Yeah, kumbaya. I don't know what that means, but
But
it's
there
stuck
it
around,
is.
isn't it?
Looking at bullying this week. You know, what causes somebody to be pushed so much into a corner that they take their own lives? And inevitably, I think you do need that extra push, don't you, usually, from outside sources, which means that possibly Caroline Flack wasn't getting, you know, well, she probably was getting the love and support from her friends, but if you're getting negative energy from elsewhere, it doesn't matter how much love and support your friends and family are giving you. If there's negative energy coming at you and people are hating on you, it's very hard to process. And I can really see how that must be too much to bear. It's too much to bear. I'm just wondering really about why we don't really put up with it in the school playground, do we? We don't put up with bullying and that sort of destructive behaviour from children, although they still do it.
Well, the difference is it's policed by somebody, a head teacher or people that are in the playgrounds. The internet, for example, isn't policed.
Well, in a way, though, the teacher in the playground sees less than we do online. It's there online, isn't it? It could easily be policed.
Yes, but there's no authority figure to, like, we see it, but there's no authority figure to, we can report it, I suppose.
No, because we put it down to freedom of speech and, you know, which means basically you can abuse who you want to. Well, let's look at that, shall we? Why do we think that we can abuse people who we want to just because, you know, I mean, what is at the core of it? That they make you feel inferior or what? You know, is there a deep lack of love in that person that makes them unable to be neutral, let alone, you know, if you don't like something, I think, be neutral, move along. You know?
A friend of ours recently said something, they said they really disliked someone who was famous and they hadn't met them, but they just had this thing that they didn't like them. And so we explored it and it was like...
no foundation
at all, other than a preconception and a judgment about who they were and why they were doing what they were doing.
And whether they had a right to do what they were doing and be so successful at it, and maybe they... What a waste of time. Hating on other people. Get a life.
Thing is, there's some artists or musicians or creators in the world that put stuff into the world that doesn't float my boat. So I just don't listen to it or don't read it. I just go and find the person that I do like or listen to and celebrate that. Ultimately, that's what I'm trying to do, which is far better than hating on somebody who I just don't resonate with. And the internet's built on those people hating upon people they don't resonate with. And it's not a good thing.
I find it all quite exhausting, actually. I find it all really dull and really, really exhausting. I'm feeling exhausted just talking about it.
What's the answer?
So, hey, gosh, I mean, if you catch yourself hating on something or someone for no reason at all other than, you know, they're wearing a shit dress or, you know.
Hating on someone basically reflects the lack and emptiness that you have in your own life, which you decide to regurgitate out into the world so that you can feel momentarily better by releasing yourself from the drudgery of your own state of mind by attacking someone else who might be doing better than you are, so that you can get a little cheap fix. And it's not cool, it's not enlightened, it's not evolved. And we're all guilty of it at some point in our lives. Everybody's done it. But you evolve past that point, and it's about time everybody moved on a little bit more.
We need to up the game, don't we?
That's the truth of it.
Ah, crikey.
Time to get more likeable and liking other people. More kindness, more likability. Know what I mean?
Yeah, I do. That can sound a bit dull, though, can't it? It sounds a bit like...
Yeah, but what I mean...
We're all going to be nice to each other.
Don't we have to all be nice to each other?
Yeah.
Why is it dull? Why is being nice dull?
I don't know. I think...
Because it means you don't get to express what you're
I mean, the thing is, you've got to be careful, haven't you? You don't want it all to sort of get puritanical and flatline, because sometimes, you know, sometimes you got to be allowed a joke.
That's
Or
different.
a bit of you know, a bit
That's
of rub
different.
with your mates.
That's different.
I think, you know,
It's not hate. That's
it's
fun.
not hate.
That's like playfulness.
It's not bullying on someone you've never met and you don't
Like,
know.
you call me an idiot quite often.
Frequently.
Right? You make jokes about me in front of our daughter and friends.
Any
But
chance
I know you don't hate me.
I get
You're basically, you find my
idiot.
idiocy or like my kind of moments or who I am to be quite amusing and annoying. So you make a joke out of it in front of others. You don't care about how I'm feeling
How
about
do you
it.
care about
You
that,
just-
darling? Do you
Well,
have-
I'm saying that you do it as a joke. I know it's a joke. You're not doing it with hatefulness because you're
Well, that's what it is, isn't it?
So
Where's the
it's not about being
intention?
boring.
No, no.
It's about intention.
Where's the intention coming
You're not
from?
doing it to upset me.
No.
You're doing it to create a funny,
Yeah.
like make something funny for everybody to have fun
to
with.
laugh at you.
That's different. If you're that sensitive that you can't take a joke, then you know there is like a kind of there is a line, isn't there? Like,
Yeah,
you know,
I suppose we're looking at what's the foundation, what's your intention, how's your heart feeling when you're putting out that whatever it is you're putting out, and if you catch yourself, you know, thinking negatively about people you don't know their business. Why are you even looking at their business anyway? It's none of your business. Harry, Meghan, good luck to you.
Well, I saw
Off you go. I don't care.
Billie Eilish.
I just hope they're happy. End of. Nothing to talk about here.
Billie Eilish did that Bond theme, right? I think it's fantastic. Okay, and I was noticed on the internet somebody who was like some old guy posted on some like local forum, heard the new Bond theme. I think it's a load of rubbish. Let's all have a chat about it. But it wasn't like, have you heard the new Bond theme? What are your thoughts? It's like, here's my opinion on it. I want to trash it basically, but I'll do it in a local
Trash
group.
it as a group.
But I mean, look,
Group
you know, it's like
trashing.
art is allowed to be criticised and everything. There's nothing wrong with that. If you don't think someone's doing a good job, you're allowed to have an opinion and critique. But when you're hating on someone or like basically trolling them, that is different. So
I think
you're
they must be bored. They must have nothing else to think about. Nothing
just
better
they're
going on
impotent.
in your life
They're impotent.
other
Their
than to
life,
pull somebody else down or have a go at them.
their life is
And
impotent.
it's got to stop. We've got to elevate. We've got to elevate and get into a better zone where we, you know, self-monitor and go, hey, actually, what am I thinking that for? That's rubbish. Stop it. Think about fruit or something nice, like bunny rabbits. You know what I love? I love those videos on Facebook with people rescuing animals.
Yeah, that's a good
Now
one.
there's kindness and love in action, isn't it? I mean, I'm transfixed like it's voodoo. I just anything, a goat stuck in a hole, or you know, this vole got stuck in a hole. And, I'm absolutely transfixed. Any little stray dogs being rescued from
International Animal
little
Rescue.
alleys where there's just shit all over the place. I love it. I love it.
That's a good
It
way
really makes me feel good.
Well, that's the answer again, isn't it? It's a similar thing we come back to in these videos, is do something that makes you feel good, and then you're less likely to feel miserable, and then you're like less likely to attack someone else for doing well. Or, you know, that's the truth of it.
See, I feel already better thinking about those videos and all those sweet little moments of humanity in action at its best, putting itself out, you know, out of what's the word? You know, putting itself out. Oh, help me.
Helping
Helpful.
animals.
Just
You mean you just want to see videos of people helping animals? That's
I mean,
the answer.
they're extending themselves. I'm sure they could do something
Giving,
else, but
yeah,
they're
sure.
giving. They're taking
Sure.
their time to go and, you know,
Yeah.
a bit of effort towards doing something good.
And also reaching out to other people who may be in need, checking they're all right. That's a good thing to do.
Yeah. Have you seen his new coat? Look at this. He looks properly wide, doesn't he?
Wide, like a
Like a
70s
right
football
geezer.
coach.
He looks like a right geezer.
Aaron, get over there, son. Rigsy, on his head. Take it. Yeah, like an old school manager. Yeah, all right then. Well, that's
Or King Henry VIII.
bring me my seventh wife. Okay.
All right, that's enough of that.
All right. Peace and love.
Love you. Bye.